Welcome to the Business Behind the Scene podcast with Francesca Moi, where we talk all about real business problems, real solutions, and getting actual results in your business. Hello, and welcome to episode number 109 of this podcast. We are in 2022. Officially, it's all here. It's right here. It's happening. So congratulations, you made it. You made it to 2022. And we're here to sort of talk about goal setting. There's so much talk about goal setting and good intention for 2022. And let's make this the best year ever. And we have so much expectation that if Tony Robbins was here, it would say change expectation for appreciation. So as you guys know, I've been recording this podcast before I got to surprise my family in Italy. So I'm pretty sure that right now my future self is having a blast in Italy with the family. And I'm coming home soon and I'll be recording the next podcast from the same year as you. So sort of interesting how when a batch podcast, it feels a little bit awkward because I'm talking as if I am there, but I'm still here. So it's sort of like a bit of a mind, and try to work out what is going on. Who am I? Who am I going to be that day that I'm recording this? What's going to happen in my life? And I'm trying to, include you in that. And I'm like, you know what? Let's just be honest. Let's just tell them the truth. Hey, I'm batching recording this because I'm going to be in Italy and I'm not going to bring my microphone. And I really don't want you to miss out. And here we go. That's the truth. So this is what I am. I am on the Saturday morning before I'm flying out tonight is 18th of December and I'm batch recording all this podcast and I hope you guys enjoy them and I'm putting lots of energy and effort into them because I want you to love them and I want you to feel like they are super amazing. And I have to say I am beyond excited about going to Italy, but it's going to sound weird if I keep saying that because you're going to be like, what do you mean? I already know that you are in Italy right now as I'm talking because you must be watching. If you haven't been watching, go and check out my social media. I'm sure that my future self will do a video of the surprise to my family and go and watch it because I'm sure it's going to be amazing. I haven't recorded it yet because I haven't got to Italy yet. How weird is that? But I already know that I'm going to do it. Anyway, what are we talking about today? Today we're talking about goal setting. I know. You're listening to this, you're like, what? I don't know. I feel like goal setting. Okay, listen. If you are not clear on where you want to go, we're not going to be able to get you there. And I know that your brain is saying, well, if I look in the past, I have all these goals and I haven't achieved any of them. Okay, then how about we put in place some realistic goal settings? Some goal settings of things that you actually can achieve in 2022. Let's not put like, you're going to achieve a $25 million business because it is possible. I mean, anything is possible, but the chances are smaller. So let's put something that is definitely going to be a definite that you're going to be able to achieve. It's going to be not too difficult. Well, it can be difficult, but it's going to be achievable. So I want to make sure that we get to create that. We get to create a little bit of a plan of what 2022 is going to be like. As you guys know, in the last week of December before I went on holiday, me and my team, we really set the business up for scratch for 2022. We have tidied up our Dropbox, we have tidied up our procedures, we have gone through all the archive, everything that we don't need anymore. We tidied up with the computers. We did all of that work. So when we're coming back in 2022, we are ready to literally hit the ground running. If you haven't done that, we'll strongly recommend that you stop for 1 second at the beginning of 2022, put some systems in place, put some procedures in place, make sure that you tidy up some loose knots, and then let's go. And then we're going to be able to also have a little bit of a plan on where do you want to go in 2022. Now, depending on where you're at in the business, if you're truly starting out, it might be hard for you to really plan the whole year. You might need to plan 3 months and then adjust in another 3 months and then adjust again 3 months again. And if you have been in business for a couple of years and you got something that is working, so you know exactly where you're taking people from and to, then you can plan for the whole year and stick with it. So really depending where you're at. If you don't know how to plan, then you need to come to Workshop Secret for Coaches Facebook group, and I'm going to show you how to do that in there. So make sure that you do that. Also, we have a virtual summit next week. So if you haven't RSVP'd to that, make sure that you come along, because me and my top clients are going to be able to share with you how planning has really got us to have a business of 500k and more, which is super, super, super exciting. So we want to make sure that you guys set yourself up for success. But one of the biggest things that I teach my clients is time management, to be able to have a bit of a structure around your management of your time, because if you don't manage your time properly, what you're going to do is that you're going to have all these things on your calendar, all these plans, all these ideas, all these goals, and then when it's time to do something, your brain is going to say, oh, but what if I do something else instead? Oh, but what if I procrastinate instead? But what if I don't do this instead? Right? So the brain is going to always find those excuses, because the brain likes to do that, right? Procrastination and push it away, and maybe I'll do it tomorrow, maybe I'll do it next week, maybe I'll do it next time. And then you have all this list. What usually people do is that they have a list, in pen and paper, right? They write down this whole list of things that they should be doing, but they are not doing. And then when they look at the list, they're going to go like, okay, where do I start? And let's be honest, your brain will never start from the things that you hate doing. Your brain will always start from the things that you love doing. And then what happens is that when you start with things that you love doing, you've got the day ahead. You're going to spend 6 hours doing the things that you love because you love them, and then you finish the day and you got tired, and then the kids started to ask for your attention, and then all of this is happening in your house, and then all of a sudden the things that you don't like doing that needed to be done never gets done. Yeah, I know. Resonating? I know exactly what happens. Why? Because I used to do that until I decided to stop procrastinating and come up with a bit of a structure on how to follow my calendar, and how to everything that is in my calendar, I am going to be doing it. That is what I want to do. That is something that I'm committed to. The discipline that I created in 2021 is next level, and I'm taking it with me in 2022 even more. So I've got really strict schedule for Monday to Thursday, and then I've got Fridays off every single week, and I'm going to be very strict with that, and I'm going to be able to get everything done. I'm going to be so excited, because it's going to be an amazing year of like super productive, super productive, and at the same time I'm going to be able to not being overly worked, which is what I want to do, which is what I want to bring. So how much do you want to be organized? How much would you like to trust yourself that anything that is in your calendar is going to get done? I had a meeting with my Facebook ads people the other day, and they're like, you are the most efficient client we ever had. Like, we ask you to do a video, 20 minutes later, you've done the video. Why? I'm like, well, because when I have a meeting with you guys, I know that after the meeting, you guys are going to give me lots of things to do. I've got a block out of half an hour to get the things that you told me to do. So then I've done it, and then I don't have to think about it anymore. And it's fresh in my head, and you just told me what to do, and it's going to be easy. It's all about structure. If you're structured, it's going to be easy to do it. If you're not structured, then you're going to chase your tail every single day, and it's going to be stressful, and it's going to be not fulfilling, and you're going to not be able to get things done as much as you want. So my suggestion to all of you is, if you don't know how to do that, come into workshop Secret for Coaches, and I can do a class on time management, because it's amazing, and it will change the way you do your business. And then we're going to be able to also show you how to start to delegate. Have you got a virtual assistant that can do some of the tasks from you, or are you still trying to do it all? Yeah, right? You can't do it all. Good news. The good news is there is people out there that can help you. And the other good news is we are starting an agency this year, and we can do it for you. We can show you who is the best person to work in your business, and we can supervise them for you so that you can actually have stuff done, which is next level exciting. So having something to delegate to someone that you can trust, that you know that they're going to get it done, it's just priceless for your business. And what happens is also, when you get a virtual assistant, you're going to get more productive, because now you have someone to report to. Not that you're reporting to your VA, but what I'm saying is you're someone to keep you accountable. You're like, okay, if you want them to do something, you got to do something else. For example, if I didn't record this podcast, my VAs on the 7th of January, they wouldn't have anything to post. So I need to do my bit for them to be able to do their bits. And now that I've recorded this, I can trust, I don't even have to check that they follow the procedure. And on the 7th of January, this will be in your hands without me having to remind, say anything, do anything more than just recording it. How exciting is that, right? I know, next level. So the whole point when we plan is so that we can work smarter, not harder. We don't want to make our life harder. We don't want to make it difficult. We don't want to overwork. We don't want to like struggle. We don't want to burn out. We want to have structures in place, people that can help us and in the business so that we can actually work less, work smart, not hard. But what happened with that is that automation is so much around nowadays. There's a lot of people, I think, in the evergreen will happen like that. They just put a program together and people will just buy it. No, it doesn't happen this way. You're going to have to create a plan on how people are going to trust you enough for them to buy something. And then eventually when they've done that, then we can make it evergreen. But first, you need to be actively selling it, not just like, oh, here, I've got a really good course on my website, but nobody buys it. Yeah, of course, because you've got no audience that goes to your website, right? Little trick out there for you. So I wanted to give you guys a little bit of a head up on, 2022 can be an amazing year if you choose so, if you decide so, if you say, okay, what is going to happen this year, what I want to make it, how much discipline I want to have, who is going to be my coach for the year, and how I'm going to make the number that I want to achieve happen. Planning, right? When you plan, then you decide, you make a decision once, and then you stick with it. Then you have the discipline, you work on your discipline of not procrastinating and not going away or not shiny object and all of that, and just the discipline on staying on your lane and just keep going one day after the other. So the question I've got for you guys is, what do you want to make out of 2022? What is going to happen? What is the world? I asked my team, and this is something really funny, because I was sharing in the last podcast that I asked my team what was the word for describing 2021, and then I asked what is the word to describe 2022, and the word 2021 I shared it in the last podcast. So if you haven't listened to that, go and listen. But this is the words that my team said about 2022, and it was like next level, #nailing it, #transition, elevate, level up, mainstream, elevate again, thriving and level up, elevate and elevate. So guess what the word is for 2022 for us? It's elevate. And elevate, working smarter, not harder. Elevate by coming, bringing everything that we learned in 2021 and bring it together and be able to really scale the business without working any harder and getting even more results with it to the clients. We have a brand new we're moving our membership site to a brand new site, which I'm beyond excited, and I can't wait to release that to my clients. So we've got lots of new things coming in 2022, but not away from where we want to go. It's all aligned and it's all in the same direction. So I would challenge you guys to do that for yourself. Make a decision on where you want the business to go. Choose a word that is going to be the word that represents the year for you, and make that word happen. And then at the end of the year, self-evaluate to see if you stick to that word throughout the year, or along the way you gave up on it. And I have to say 2021 for me was very challenging, and I did give up on that word originally. And I have to say 2022, elevate is our word. It's going to happen. We're going to make this fun. I know that I said in one of the past podcasts that I was going to make it fun, because I want, if it's not fun, it's not worth it. But this is now one of our values. So fun is always going to be integrated in the business, but it's about elevation. Elevate the business, elevate our skills, elevate the client success, elevate everything. Let's go. Let's do it. What is your word? Go and choose your word. Go make a plan. Go and make 2022 your year. Whatever that looks like, you've got this, my friend. Acknowledge what happened in 2021 and let it go. If you have to write a letter to 2021 and burn it. Go, dear 21, thank you and goodbye, and burn it and let it go, and then concentrate on what you can make 2022. The good news about life is that every day we can choose. Every day we can rewrite our destiny. You don't have to decide who you are or where you're going to go from where you have been. Every day can be a new blank canvas, and this is yours. 2022 is your years, my friend. You've got this. Surround yourself with peer people. Get a coach that can get you there. And if that coach is me, go ahead and book a time with one man on my team to get you started in 2022 with us. I want to give a shout out to anyone who is work hard in 2021 and is ready to let that go. Shout out to every single one of you for achieving everything you've done in 2021 and for standing up for 2022 and make a choice for yourself and be proud of who you're going to be and just decide now that you're going to show up no matter what. My friends, I love you lots and I'll look forward to seeing you next week. Bye. Hey, if you enjoy listening to this podcast, then you have to come to check out our Facebook group, Workshop Secrets for Coaches. It's a community of over 9,500 coaches that are ready to boom their business by running workshops. They are stuck in one-on-one coaching and they're ready to start to go one-to-many. So if you are one of those coaches, then you have to join us. I look forward to see you there. And hey, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and leave me a review to win a ticket to one of my workshops. I look forward to see you there.